The Toshiro High School Club. This is the movie called the original main source and the beginning of all creation animation movie. The movie begins like this after a long time of the original main source who is before existence and beyond existence, who was never born and never created but just exists. This original main source of all creation decided to release some of its energy after holding its energy for so long, but from the time the original main source just release a small tiny bit of its energy, its small tiny bit of energy it release formed and created these golden and pink beings that formed everywhere in existence. These beings who was created knowing they creator. So these beings was living among each other for a while, but they was so much and so many that they was too close to each other to move around. So after a while these golden and pink beings decided to form just two beings that is now called Lord Atomus and Lord Atomat Trinala. So all the golden beings became Lord Atomus and all the pink beings became Lord Atomat Trinala, but Lord Atomus and Lord Atomat Trinala did not know at first about the main source of the golden and pink beings who formed them, because the golden and pink beings decided to forget everything while they form into Lord Atomus and Lord Atomat Trinala, so they could truly become only two beings with only two consciences. So before the main source reveal itself to them, they lived among each other, but after a while of it just being the two of them and they started to get lonely, the main source finally decided to reveal itself to them and said to them, I just wanted to see how you all live now. You all have chosen to form into two beings. And the main source then told them the origin of their existence and told them its energy is their energy, and told them that what's coming out of their bodies that is everywhere in existence is their energy. But because the main source also knows everything, it also told them to be careful of how they is creating life, because they are very powerful, and every split second the main source will release more of its energy into their two bodies equally, so anything they create will be very powerful. And the main source said to them, leaving the rest of creation to the two of you. So then Lord Atomus and Lord Atomat Trinala, who is now the main source, two original brains, decided to create Lord Yin-Yoko and Lord Yang-Lareya to balance out good and bad energy that's everywhere that will be in existence. And at first Lord Yin-Yoko and Lord Yang-Lareya was called the main source, two original ears that also became a part of Lord Atomus and Lord Atomat Trinala. Then Lord Atomus and Lord Atomat Trinala also created the 30 advisor scroll rulers for them to create and also give advice to creation, and the 30 advisor scroll rulers became the main source original 30 eyes and original 30 mouths. Then Lord Atomus and Lord Atomat Trinala created the infinity reality dimension of creational birth and the first Aeon Chorus Spark Moras to be created, and also good the savior of life, with the detailed advice from the original main source for how they is to be created. The original main source told them that sometimes good, the savior of life, will turn into evil, the destroyer of life, after good, the savior of life, absorb most of the evil from out of every Aeon Core Spark Moras and the infinity reality dimension of creational birth job, with the assistance from the first Aeon Core Spark Moras to be created. The infinity reality dimension of creational birth job was to create one holy divine heavenly spirit for each being that will live inside of the land of the gods, and also the beings that origin came from inside of the land of the gods, but they live somewhere else. And the infinity reality dimension of creational birth started to create each holy divine heavenly spirit from the energy from out of each being. That origin came from the land of the gods, from each individual being own energy. And the first Aeon Core Spark Moras to be created and good the savior of life jobs was to create Aeon Core Spark Moras. So Lord Atomus, Lord Atomat Trinala, Lord Yin-Yoko, Lord Yang-Lareya, the 30 advisor scroll rulers, the infinity reality dimension of creational birth, the first Aeon Chorus Bark Moras to be created, and good the savior of life was constantly creating new species to live inside of the land of the gods at the same time. Main cause without consciences, power cause. Spirits, souls, and ultimate supreme God seal bubbles was constantly creating from the energy that was coming from out of each of they bodies, but the main cause, the power cause, the spirits and the souls was too weak to live inside of the land of the gods, so they was immediately getting erased from existence by the energy and frequencies that was inside of the land of the gods. So Lord Atomus and Lord Atamat Trinala decided to bring back everything that was immediately erased from existence and put them inside of ultimate supreme God seal bubbles. Then Lord Atomus and Lord Atamat Trinala created the 30 mates for each of the 30 advisor scroll rulers. Lord Atomus and Lord Atamat Trinala also created the mate for the infinity reality dimension of creational birth. Lord Atomus, Lord Atamat Trinala also created the 3 mates for the first Aeon Korsbark Moras to be created, and good the savior of life, and also G Sotilus, which is one out of the 2 consciences of the infinity reality dimension of creational birth, that the infinity reality dimension of creational birth called his son. Then all of them, who is Lord Atomus, Lord Atamat Trinala, Lord Yinyoko, Lord Yanglareya, the 30 advisor scroll rulers, the 30 advisor scroll rulers, 30 mates, who is they wives and husbands. Then the infinity reality dimension of creational birth, G Sotilus, Ariora, Ario Kor Yura, who is also called the junior omnipotent oracle queen, the mother of angels, the first Aeon Korsbark Moras to be created, and the second Aeon Korsbark Moras to be created, and good the savior of life, who is also called evil the destroyer of life, like I explained about before, and also the 2 wives of G Sotilus and good the savior of life. All of these, who are the original rulers of everything, was constantly creating life realms, dimensions and places, and from there the rest of the movie was showing a lot of different things happening inside of the land of the gods, and also the first time good the savior of life turned into evil the destroyer of life, and the first time evil the destroyer of life fought against G Sotilus. The Toshiro High School Club spin-off special at the end of all seasons, which they is 14 episodes a season. At the end of all seasons there will be one spin-off episode about the story of the gods.